Hope you guys are ready for some fun today. We're doing a 3-marker challenge. We're going to use blue, black, and green to create a full-size drawing on 9 pages of paper. Get your art supplies and let's get started. This is going to be an amazing drawing episode this week, you guys, so watch what happens. We're about to make a huge full-size 9-page marker pattern painting. We start with a black marker, just so you guys can see it here. I'm starting with a black marker. I kind of lay it on my side and we just turn it and go like this 3 times. And then when you do that, then you turn your paper and do it 3 more times, go the other way. We're making like a repeating pattern painting. You guys are gonna love this. This is gonna be really amazing. So watch as we go here, you guys. We're gonna go across the top of this one. We'll go this way and then come across it again like this. And then whenever you go one direction, come back and go the opposite direction and just keep doing that. It's kind of like a weaving, you're weaving markers, and this is really cool to watch and relax. You guys just relax and watch me go here. If you guys want to get a marker and draw along, this is one part of the pattern that we're doing, and then we're going to draw the other pattern. When you guys see this on 9 pages of paper as a full painting, you guys won't believe what this looks like. So watch this through so you guys can see how it works. And we're going to fill this whole piece of paper in with this, and I'm going to tell an amazing treasure hunting story that really happened to me. You guys will not believe it. It involves a treasure trove of baseball cards. That's right. You guys will not believe this. Let's just get started with the story as we draw. You guys just follow along. Just a really simple drawing today. It's only going to be 3 different colors make this amazing painting. Back in the 1980s, when I was about 1984, when I was about 14 years old, I had a friend come over and he had this little box of baseball cards, and he showed them to me. He said, "Man, we got to start collecting these because I got a price guide and I looked up some of these old baseball cards and they're worth a lot of money." So he talked me into going out and going to, we'd take our allowance and go buy packs of baseball cards. And I'll tell you guys, it was 1984. And I must have bought I was buying full boxes I was taking my allowance from mowing lawns, and I was buying full boxes of 1984 Don Russ cards because they had this bonus card you could find if you had to buy like 100 packs of these cards, and then you get this living legend card of like Johnny Bench. And so anyway, I have tons of those 1984 cards, but my mom's let's get right to the point here. So my mom noticed that I'd been buying all these cards. They're all laying all over my room, and all these, like I said, I didn't start collecting baseball cards till in the 1980s. So most of my cards were 1980 and they weren't worth a lot of money, but my mom saw that I was collecting these baseball cards. Well, she was born in 1945, and her older brother, they grew up on a farm in the Midwest. And her older brother was born in like 1938. And she said, "I see your interest in cards. My brother, your uncle, he had when we lived on the farm, he had he filled one whole dresser drawer with baseball cards." I don't know, you guys, you hear something like that and know that your uncle was born in 1938 and he filled a dresser drawer full of baseball cards. But at the time, my mom had moved us out to Colorado, so I wasn't living in my original hometown of birth in the Midwest anymore, so I was far away from that possible treasure trove of baseball cards. She said, "Yeah, as far as I know, they're still sitting in a drawer out on the farm. I'm in Colorado and this is in the Midwest, so there's no way I can get to these cards if they even do still exist." And I didn't know what years these cards were, but my mom said they were old. That's all she said, and there was a whole drawer. So I forgot about it. Years went by and I kind of forgot about it. I kept collecting my 1980s cards, and well, there came a time for there to be a family reunion on the farm. And I heard that my uncle that had collected these cards, down through the grapevine, we had heard that he had given these cards. There was no longer a drawer full of cards. The cards had been removed from the drawer and put in a grocery sack. Back then we bagged all our groceries in huge paper grocery sacks. And So he had given them to his youngest son, he had like 4 or 5 kids, and the youngest son, who was a little bit younger than me, you know, I was only 14 or 15 years old. This son was about, you know, 10 or 12 years old, and he's carrying around this bag of cards. Well, to make a long story short, my brother and I had flown back from Colorado back to the Midwest to go to this family reunion at my grandma and grandpa's house, where my uncle and his family were. I hope you guys are drawing along. Doesn't this look cool? This weaving pattern. This is only going to be one part of it. We're going to have an alternating pattern. I'll show you what the next drawing looks like. So we're just kind of, every time you do this, you change direction. I don't want to leave you guys hanging on this story. So anyway, we went to the family reunion. I found out that my cousin, who was my mother's brother's son, had these cards in a bag, and my mom had arranged for him to bring the cards. Oh, can you guys believe that? Now, I'm just a kid. I'm 14, 15 years old, and I just started collecting cards, and all I had were these cards that were, you know, I don't know, maybe worth $1 at the most, some of the rookie cards that I had. I had Don Mattingly, and I had Ricky Henderson's rookie card, and Tony Gwynn, but... So anyway, we went, I remember this like it was yesterday. We went down, and they had an old basement that had lights and an old card table down in the old family farm, and he brought his bag of cards and I brought mine. And I don't even know how to put this into words, you guys. I saw the Holy Grail open before my eyes like a shining light down from heaven. He set that bag of cards on the table just like we're drawing on today. He opened it, and I recognized the card that was right on top because I was at a card shop about a couple weeks ago in Colorado, and this guy had this card and was trying to sell it. He had the 1952 Mickey Mantle rookie card sitting right on top of that box of cards, and my mouth just went wide open, and I was breathless. I don't know what to say. I saw Mickey Mantle, I saw Willie Mays, I saw Roberto Clemente. There might have been Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth in there for all I know. I didn't get to go through those cards very much. He showed me a couple handfuls, and so, well, I'm a good person, and I know he's young, and I don't want to try to swindle my cousin. I'm thinking to myself, how can I figure out how to trade some of my 1980s cards for some of this? I know it just doesn't seem fair, but he looked through my cards, and he saw some team players from the Chicago Cubs that he really wanted. I think I had Ryne Sandberg's rookie card and a couple other cards. And he said, you know what? I'm going to reach down in the bottom of my bag. I'm just going to hand you 4 cards out of the bottom of my bag, 4 or 5 cards. And you just take them. I'm not even going to look at them. So I thought, oh my. Okay, yeah, you just take all these. I said, you can have all the Cubs players that you want from the 1980s. Take as many as you want. So he took a good handful because I was trying to be fair about the trade. I didn't want to, you know, be unfair about this trade. So, and I didn't know how much these cards were worth really anyway. I didn't know much about collecting baseball cards. And he did have a lot of common players in there, so many of the cards weren't that extremely valuable. Some, I mean, they all had value because they're old, but let me show you what he gave me that day. I gave him about, I don't know, I gave him a real good sized handful of different 1980s cards. And this is what he pulled. I have these cards to this day. I'm going to show you up close in the camera. These are the cards that he pulled out of that bag that day. Just to show you how old his cards were. These are 1952 Topps cards. They weren't in the greatest of condition. He pulled these right out of that bag. He gave me these 4 cards. And that just tells you what kind of bag of cards he was sitting on. It was truly amazing, you guys, to see it and to walk away with these 4 cards. But one of these cards is really special to me. He had cards from the 40s, 50s, and early 60s. And this card right here is the only one I'll probably ever get. And I don't know, it's not worth a lot, I don't think, but he gave me that. It's a 1964 Mickey Mantle. And yeah, these are the only cards I have. I don't have a lot of baseball cards. I'm not a collector of baseball cards, so I don't have any valuable collectibles, but I just hold on to these. I'll probably just give them to my son. I think this card's worth, I don't know how much this card's worth, maybe $100, but these other ones I'm not sure about. But I just wanted to show this we'll get back to finishing our drawing, but I couldn't believe it. It was just a real treasure trove, and we kind of shook hands, and he gave me these 4 cards, and he took what he wanted, and he told his dad what he traded me for it, and his dad was fine with it. Anyway, that kid, I never saw those cards again. I never saw those cards again, and I don't know. I mean, all I know is this is 1964. He had a 1952 Mickey Mantle rookie card, whereas this one's worth $100. The 1952 Mickey Mantle rookie card is one of the holy grails of collecting baseball cards, as far as I know. I don't know much about it, but I saw it in his bag. It wasn't in the best of condition then, but I don't know how much that card would be worth. But those are the 4 little cards that I got. I don't have a lot of cards left anymore. I gave them away. Most of my cards I gave away, but these I'll just end up giving to my son. But anyway, I thought you guys would like a little treasure hunting story today. And yeah, I did see the holy grail of baseball cards. I know there's a lot of stories of people who, you know, find out that their uncle or their grandpa had cards in an old tobacco box, and they find it, and you know, a lot of times they're not in good condition. They're not worth as much. But anyway, I can't believe what I saw, and I'll never forget it. But anyway, look at that, you guys. We drew this amazing pattern of weaving lines. We're going to go on to our next part of the pattern, then I'll show you guys the full painting. Let's check it out. Well, I hope you guys loved that cool, legendary baseball card treasure story from when I was a kid. Can you guys imagine seeing that as being young and just, I was astonished. But anyway, we're going to finish this part of our repeating pattern with this next drawing is only 2 colors, green and blue. Like I said, guys, we always make easy and simple, budget-friendly art on this channel that is really, when you guys see what this looks like when it's done, you won't believe it. So just get your green marker and start swirling out. You guys know that this channel is all about paper and marker spinning. Most of our drawings are all done this way. In fact, the second one, we're about to do another amazing marker painting after this one, and it also involves some spinning paper and some new, we're gonna draw some emojis. Let's finish this one. We'll just get our battery charged blue. This comes in the Big 40 marker pack. That Big 40 marker pack's about 15 bucks, but it's worth it because you get a lot of colors that aren't in the normal $2 pack of markers that you get at the store. And you get a lot of ink, and it lasts a long time. So if you have the extra money, I'd say go ahead and get the 40 pack if you can get it, because a lot of the drawings we do on this channel are done with different colors that you can only get in that 40 pack, or they even have a 64 pack. I've never bought a 64 pack yet. You know what? That might be a cool marker opening for us to do. But yeah, just that fast, you guys, we finished that awesome blue and green blossom. We're gonna put this amazing painting together on 9 pages of paper. Let's check it out. All right, guys, check out this amazing painting we made with our 3 marker challenge. Isn't that awesome? It's beautiful. We used black, green, and blue, and that was it. Well, you guys can make this for yourself at home and maybe hang it up on the wall. Well, we're gonna head back to the table now and do another amazing marker painting. Wasn't that first marker painting amazing? Well, I hope you guys like drawing along with me and hearing that treasure story. We're gonna do the next one. This one's pretty much just for fun, but it's an amazing marker pattern painting. We start with an emoji. So just put a cereal bowl down on a piece of paper, try to center it as best you can, and then get your bold broadside black marker, and you're just gonna wanna lay it on its side so you get the bold edge of the line and just trace around this bowl. Doesn't take long to do a drawing like this, and it really comes out cool. We're gonna do a repeating pattern with fireworks and emojis. So this should look pretty cool. Get it all the way around. Finish off the bottom a little bit here. And then look at that. An awesome circle just like that. So now the next thing you want to do is we take the bowl again. So it's just this fast to make a really cool emoji. If you have a bowl, and then you're going to need a ruler for the smile part of it. So yeah, this marker pattern painting is going to be on 9 pages of paper. You guys are going to love it. I think you'll be pretty impressed by it. It's not as artsy as the other one. The other painting was kind of more like all about art. This one's kind of a cool, like, wall poster type of thing. All right, so we have the bottom of our smile done. Now you just want to take a ruler take your ruler and just finish off the smile. And I'm gonna show you guys a cool trick for doing these eyes. These eyes are really cool. Let me grab I'll show you guys how I do the eyes, because with emojis, you want to have the perfect circular eyes. There's a trick to it with these guys. All right, so just like that, we got the outside of our emoji done. We got the smile done, and then what I do is I have all these cut out circles, cardboard circles like this, and then I just color these cardboard circles in, and this makes this is a really cool way to get perfect eyes, because you don't even have to worry about placing them. So I won't get too serious about coloring these, because I already have some emojis done and drawn off to the side. I'm just showing you guys an example how you could do this. So I'm just trying to color this. I don't even think I was on camera there for a minute. I was getting into it. You know, when you get into your art, you're just enjoying yourself. So anyway, I hope I was on camera for that second one. But that part of it, that's how we make a cool marker emoji. And then you just want to take your yellow, color that all in. I already have some done off to the side, so I'm not going to do it. And then red for the mouth. So it's only 2 colors, just yellow, red. Oh, 3 colors: yellow, red, and black. I'm going to show you guys, and then off to the side, I've already drawn. This is going to go in with this repeating pattern of our fireworks. So we're going to repeat the emoji and fireworks. Wait till you guys see what this looks like. I think you're going to like it. All right, let's check it out. Real quick, for some of you guys who are new to this channel, we do these drawings all the time, but if you're new to the channel, to make the fireworks part of the drawing, you go start in the middle and swirl out and spin the paper, swirl out and spin, and just keep doing that, and you'll have fireworks just like that, and you can use all different colors. I just wanted to show that to some of you who might be new and have never drawn the fireworks with us before. All right, let's put this amazing painting together on 9 pages of paper. Okay, art family, I'm very excited to show you this one. We just finished this beautiful fireworks drawing together at the table. We're going to combine this with our emojis and see what this looks like. You ready to see it? All right. As always, thank you guys for being here and drawing along with me. Let's put this last piece in place and see how it looks. Oh, that looks so cool, you guys. That is awesome. Well, I hope you guys can draw along with me and make this for yourself at home. Tape it together and hang it on your wall. Well, thanks for being here, you guys. I hope this art inspires you and you feel creative. Get your art supplies out and make yourself something beautiful today. Well, I just wanted to thank you guys for being here and drawing along with me today. And if you guys like the art and content on my channel, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next week.